Hurry up. Versus Twyllenimor. Twyllenimor. I can never pronounce it properly. Cropley? Need to take my meds. I'm slurring like a drunken sailor. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? But the choice to have a death roller. A death roller in this sort of team, like... In this league, a resurrection league. See, if it was a normal league where doing horrible injuries to their good players had merit. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, Gotwood chose to kick the ball, as we have seen them do in the past. And it's worked out for them. So what have we got here? Gotwood also won the fame role. Neither of them have an apothecary. Wood Elves without an apothecary. Does he have a bench? No, he does not. So, these Wood Elves are basically going under Skaven rules. Oh, we've got a riot. Both teams lose a turn. That is actually fantastic for the Wood Elves. They want the Dwarves' turn to last as little as possible. Many Elves seem to ignore Apothecary. I mean, I get that at the very beginning, if you're in a 1,000-point starting team, because you just, Elves are expensive. If you want to have a pretty decent team, you can't really afford the Apothecary. If you want to have the best team you can have from the beginning, in this format. See, ooh, and the Sure Hands, my beautiful Sure Hands fails. See, you know me, everyone who knows me knows that I am a hard advocate for getting Sure Hands on a player. Every team, even as a sort of very last-minute-y sort of, I don't know what else to spend my points on, I don't know what to level this one up into. Every team, even Agility 4 teams, should have Sure Hands. Because I can tell you, 2+s with Elves fail a lot more than 2+. In this format, thought? Yeah? Did I say something weird? Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. So can we just have a look at that? This is the ultimate in Elven bullshit. So he failed to pick up the ball. The Elves just frickin' dash around the side and pick up. Sure Hands in this format. Yep. 3+, 3+. Easy. Evidently not, Simar. Evidently not. 3+, 3+? Evidently not. Yeah, 2+ catch. And oof. And that's his... No, that's just a base Troll Slayer, but we've got a Troll Slayer injury. So failed dodge. Chooses not to reroll that. Oh, he can't reroll that. Or can he? Yeah, he could have. He just chose not to. So he made it on the really hard one. Or not really hard one, but the harder one, and failed on the easy one. Yeah, so this was a bad move, because this is going to just be pain for the Elves. It was ambitious. I understand what he was going for. And the Blitzer catches the ball. It was an ambitious play. And we've got a knockout on the catcher, which is actually, I would prefer that if I were the Elves, because that means he's safe. He's off the field and he's safe right now. He was probably going to go and try for an immediate touchdown, tick down the clock, and get a point. Like, you can't complain with that sort of result logic. However, his execution of it could have done with a little work. Leader off, though. Touche. Touche, his leader is off. You don't mind that he went for the ball and threw it back. He just should have put the War Dancer somewhere else if that was the plan. Yeah, I think he got too excited. He got too excited by the moment and sort of misplanned. Alright, he's got strip ball. He's going to dodge out and attempt to pick up. We have the pickup, and we possibly have a touchdown. He's going to do the 1x1s, or is he going to stall? Is he Wood Elves? His Wood Elves that are... I mean, he's scared of the double ones. Oh, he doesn't have sure feet, does he? Okay, I thought this guy had sure feet. Never mind me. I thought his catcher had sure feet. He's got sprint instead. And he's used his reroll already. And he stunned the death roller. He needs to get that. That's perfect. He gets the touchdown next turn. The death roller's off the field. So, I mean, this play still worked out for him. Would not have worked out better. And these poor elves, Twyllenimor's elves? Oh, elves fucking dwarves. Twyllenimor's dwarves have been going through some real bad shit recently. Like, watching their games, a lot of it hasn't been Twyllenimor's fault. A lot of it has just been Nuffle ruining his day. Ooh. I saw that coming. I saw that coming from a freaking mile away. Double push. Too bad he can't go into the surf. I mean, Twyllenimor's just in desperation mode right now. He's making very poor decisions. He's obviously on tilt straight from the beginning. But if you were in his position, you probably would be too. He's been getting bad beats from the beginning of the league. I don't know how some of his middle games have gone. I can't remember, but I know that all of the games that I've casted, which have been, I think, 2 so far, not including this one, he's had a very bad time. Just with rolls. Oh, doing those dodges. I mean, they're only 2 pluses. Oh, that was a 3+ against guys that have tackle. Alright, ball carrier's out. Ball carrier's in. Even goes for the swifty little run as many squares as you can before you run it in thing that some people do. I started doing with that with my skinks recently. Doing little loop-de-loops. Especially with my movement allowance plus skink. Very funny. So yeah. And the death roll has been sent off. Which means already the dwarves are down a player. And we all know what happens when dwarves are down players. While the elves are also down a player. So that sort of evens it up a little bit, but those dwarves need that extra player to even have a chance. Alright, kickoff. And they get the Gotwood gets an extra reroll. That is actually a really good ball for either team. Here we go. And we have an injury on the Wood Elves. Twyllenimor is finally going, oh, yeah, he's like, finally, Jesus, finally happened. Took you long enough. That's how I would feel. You're making sure to stay clear of that tree. Going for hits instead of... I mean, picking up the ball at first screwed him last time, so I understand the caution. But at the same time, I would have... He didn't do his safe moves first. He did not cage first. Which was a mistake. An immediate mistake. He should have built his cage first, done this bit first, and then made those hits. Alright, he's going to move him back. Alright, there we go. But does he have enough? I don't think he's got enough turns to make it there. Oh. And we've got a knockout. A knockout on a dwarf. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Off the field he goes. Alright. Good not follow. You would not want to follow that in. Yeah, there's no way he can make it. It's 13. Oh, no, he could make it. It's just not going to happen. If it does, I'll eat my words and, well, very well done to Twyllenimor, but I do not see this touchdown happening for him. He has the movement easily, yeah, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, to get there is another thing entirely. He can make it, but he probably won't. That's what I'm saying. I just had to mentally count up his movement. See, I was just seeing if he had to do any going forwards as well. Because it's one thing to count a straight line from where he is, like to go, okay, he's here, and then count a straight line forward. But if there are obstacles, like, you know, squishy glass cannons in the way, that's what the Wood Elves really are. They're like glass cannons. I would love a team where I somehow gave all of them Mighty Blow. Nothing else, just Mighty Blow. An entire Wood Elf team where all of them have Mighty Blow. Just for shits and giggles. He's burning through his rerolls awfully quick. I mean, to get a hit on the War Dancer, I get it. We have a failed dodge. Now it requires a one go for it bare minimum. So he's already sort of screwed himself on that one. He's got 2 turns to make it, 1 reroll, no guarantees. And nah, there's no way, he'd have to do dodges and stuff now. He's been caged in. Ooh. Put a guard here, or guard here. Maybe here. Blitz down this way, hit in a diagonal. He could probably make room. So he would have to put... No, he's already... That's already problematic. It's not what he... Oh, he's going to try and get rid of the... War Dancer? He can't. That's not going to work. It's over. He can't get a touchdown now. Potato versus Woodies is also terrible. Oh, okay. He got it. Well done on that surf. What a hero. No injury though. Ignoring Longbeard, yeah. That was a blitzer. That was a blitzer. Was that a 6+? No, it was a 5+ dodge, and he got the 5. That was a 5+ dodge. Those elves wanted to hurt that. Those elves wanted to hurt that Longbeard bad. Wanted to make him cry. They're just escaping now. They're scared shitless. They're off. However, this is when... Whoop, we've got to take root. This is when you hit that tree, and you hit it hard. In my opinion, this is where you surround that tree, you knock it down, you foul the fuck out of it, so it cannot do any damage to you. What are you doing? Twyllenimor, you can't score. Oh, he's going for the elf instead, the easy target. A gutsy move, it was well done. Going for a foul, but he's going to have to do going for it, which may fail. Oh, he got it. But does his sure hands runner get sent off? He oh. And now if they want, they can foul him out. The only thing that mattered was that Longbeard. Alright. Now see, for me, if I was in his situation, I would not have gone for the catcher down the other way. I would have surrounded the tree and beat it as much as I could. Alright, the dwarf gets back up. So we're going into the second half. On the Wood Elves attack, the Wood Elves are down 2 players, and the Dwarves are down 1, with the player that they are down being their Troll Slayer. So does he have a Mighty Blow? Okay, he does not have a Mighty Blow. I was just making sure, having a look. Having a gander. Tree's sole purpose is to save elves. The only thing that mattered was that long beard. Yep. Yeah, the tree's sole purpose is to save elves. To assist with... I don't know what that acronym is, I am sorry. OTTDs. Something 3 dice? Alright, we're going for a hit. 1 turn touchdown. Ah. 1 turn touchdown. Yes. Makes sense. Here we go. This is where they can take it back. Fortunately, no injury or anything. Though that ball placement is almost perfect for the elves. Because their pass distance and their running distance shouldn't be too much of a problem. That's a catcher. And if it was a touchback, that would have been perfect for them as well. Not that the dwarves could have controlled it. Ooh! And we have a stun. I thought it was another removal immediately. Already moving forward to get some scoring threats in. I'm going to try and get rid of the sure hands with block. Succeeds in getting the POW. We have no armor break, but we do have 6, 10. We do have a scoring threat. We have multiple scoring threats. All right, they've got the ball. He can do that pass now if he wants, or he can do what he's probably going to do and just sit there. Prepare the pass next. Alright, we've got a double dodge. Out of a tackle. See, positioning those tackles is really what Twyllenimor wants to do. Positioning those tackles in ways that he forces the dodges through them. Because the Wood Elves are just going to play like Wood Elves. They're going to ignore the tackles and sort of be their uppity selves. But if you can make it so they have to dodge through it or away from it, it just increases your chance of things going right for you. Alright, his tackle comes into effect. No damage. That was not a good move. I think that catcher could still get a touchdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sprint in. If he wanted to, he could still get it. And now he doesn't even have to dodge out to do it. Bam. I reckon that placement was poor. Probably would have placed it there. I mean, he does have guard, so you want to stick him next to everybody else. Oh, fail on the pass. Uses a reroll. Catch is successful. No reroll for this turn anymore, though. He's only got 1 reroll left, because he only had 2. That's a touchdown, isn't it? No, he's gonna not do those go for it because he doesn't have the reroll. Clever move. And we have a failed dodge out. And a stun. No injury though. Lots of 4s. Saw lots of 4s. So the dwarves, unless they're willing to... Ooh. Oh, that was 2 die. I thought it was a 1 die the way it looked. And another stun. The dwarves are just not getting lucky on those injuries. When you're dwarves and you're going up against wood elves and you've had the same amount of injuries against you as the wood elves, you're tilting. I don't care who you are, you're tilting. You'd be upset, you'd be shitty, you'd be like, what the fuck, why aren't they dying? They're supposed to die. Mad, anger. Go for, there we go, going for unlikely things. Re-rolls it as well. And succeeds. Holy shit, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm upset for him. I'm upset for Twyllenimor. That beautiful, beautiful dwarf. This Longbeard hero. Making a 4+ dodge. Doing 2 going for it. And then getting the skull into an injury. The Wood Elves have now caused more... Dead Dwarf, best Dwarf. I mean, I'm not a fan of Dwarves either. I'm not a fan of Wood Elves or Dwarves. I hate them both. I'm a Lizardman guy. But looking at it, this is just... If you're playing dwarves and you're up against wood elves, the only better thing than a dead dwarf is a dead zone. I can agree with that. Alright, wood elves stay knocked out. 2 injuries. These armor value 9s are just breaking apart. I mean, that's an armor value 8, but they're just breaking apart. These armor value 7s are holding up strong. Like I say, when you're going up against Amazons, their armor value 7 is made of titanium. Your armor value 9, I was playing Chaos and I was hitting with Chaos Warriors. Your armor value 9 is made of tissue paper. And they will rip it to pieces without Mighty Blow. I had Mighty Blow piling on. They had no skill. I hit them. Bam. Oh, and the Wood Elves get the Blitz this time. Yeah, 7 better than 9. The Wood Elves get the Blitz. Twyllenimor is just suffering. Oh no, this is the thing. With the little piece I'm talking about, every time the hit happened. I had, what was it? 3 Chaos Warriors that were injured by the end. No Beastmen. The Beastmen were fine. The Beastmen were fine. But it was the Chaos Warriors that went down. And it was to shit like red die blocks as well. It was just... I think that was one of the times where I got so salty that I stopped playing for the day. Which has happened like once in my entire Blood Bowl career. I tend to be a good sport about things. I tend to try my best to good luck and have fun and make sure that... Because I wish my players... I wish my enemies good luck. I wish myself good luck as well. When 2 people have incredibly good luck and everyone's getting massively good rolls, it's a really interesting game to watch. Diving catch for life. Man, slam catches are fun. Yeah, that's right. I've got a team that I've put up for the Altdorf League, which it is the First Society. Oh, that was an almost. I mean, he nowhere near picking up the ball, but he made it through. Look at that. It's the Anti-First Society team, and it's got all of the big dudes, and my ball carrier is a slime catcher. Enemy might be the right team. Enemy might be the right term. It's sport, it's opponent, not enemy. Come on, I'm used to playing stuff like Persona, where it's all it is enemy. And I play Chaos and Lizardman, so enemy is correct. Alright, that's the last reroll for the Woody's gone. Success on the pickup. Also known as the crock of shit. It wasn't a hard roll, but still crock of shit. You're all my enemies. I forgot that you didn't have friends, Terrific. It's very hard for you, isn't it? Oh, another one down. Wow, you have friends. Really, where are they? Twitch chat confirmed worst enemy. But hey, don't try to beat me in Blood Bowl. But they don't try to beat you in Blood Bowl. Treacherous swine. That are here. I've never tried to beat you in Blood Bowl. I don't think I've gone up against any of you. Actually, I'm going to have a look at the people who are in chat right now. I legitimately don't think I have versed any of you that are in here. I'm looking through the names. I don't see anyone yet. Oh, Pixie. I have gone up against Pixie before, I think. Possibly. And I mean in normal play. But someday I will. Possibly. Alright, failed dodge. And no rerolls. And oh, there we go, lineman down. This is what happens when you run out of rerolls. Problem after problem after problem after problem. Shouldn't be making such rolls. Alright, the Dwarves can't make it back. They can't win, but they can sure as hell... I mean, yeah, why... At this point, he's just doing this as stress relief. Even with a riot, he can't win. Actually, there is one situation where he might win, and that's if he kills all of their players. And they can't field anyone. And I think that would even that would only end in a tie with how many turns that are left. Also, no hope of that happening now. That ship has now sailed. Picks up the ball and is going to try and run it in. Makes a pass. Fails a catch. Who would have thunk it? The dwarf can't catch. That is an agility 2, correct? Yeah, who would have thunk it? The agility 2 couldn't catch. Had it been... And look at that. Had it been a normal player, would have succeeded. And a knockout by the tree. That tree, MVP. I think it's what, injured two dwarves and knocked out one? It's definitely making its worth. Failed to pick up the ball. Seen a lot of fumble. Calling dwarves abnormal. I mean, making passes with them is. Oop, there we go. Crunch. Yeah, as I said, at this point, it's just stress relief. Can't win. He's just trying to... Like, it doesn't even have any merit. It doesn't matter. Oh! That would piss you off. Sure as hell would have pissed me off. Is he going to try for the pickup? Double ones. Twyllenimor has had horrible rolls. In every game I've seen. He has places he could improve in a lot of ways, but I don't think I've been able to see him play at his full potential. Now I'm talking about most of the time that I've seen, his enemies gotten the blitz first time, scored on his half, and ticked out the timer on his half. Taken out, I think every game I've seen, he's had massive amounts of injured players. And he's also gone up against Wood Elves 3 times. From what I'm aware, he's gone up against Wood Elves 3 times so far. Sure, he has some cool rolls that have been made, but it's after the damage has been done. He's getting all these cool rolls after all the damage has been done, after the enemy has scored twice on his half due to their blitz. Sure, he got a blitz, but didn't have time. I think he could have scored during the first half. That is a true. That is a true. If he had really pushed for it, he could have done it. But... and that would have made this a tie, actually. But both sides would have played differently, I don't know. Maybe he could have won. So where is it? Twyllenimor. And there's the strip ball. Oh, but he's got sure hands. Beautiful. That's why I love that sure hands. So yeah, Twyllenimor went up against Elves in the very beginning and lost by 5. Second team he went up against. There's a speck on my glasses and it's driving me batty. Boo, sure hands, boo. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. I can no longer see anything because I'm blind as a frickin' bat. Oh! There's a dead elf. There's a dead catcher. They'll be resurrected at the end by the priest. You're a hecker, are you? You is a heck? Bork? Bork? Woof? Bow? Bork heck? I wouldn't mind an entire crowd full of heckers. Just an entire crowd of people. Just heck. Borf. Bark. Yeah, there's no saving from this point anymore. Actually, yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead.